Welcome to Mic Check Waifu Waifu.
What's up, bro?
This is episode 324 of Mic Check Waifu Waifu. As always, it's brought to you by Patreon. Patreon.com/Mic Check Waifu Waifu. Where you can get early access to the video version of this podcast, where you get access to the Patreon exclusive podcast, the After Stories, where you get access to the pre-show, which goes live 2 days before this episode airs for everyone. Thank you so much for producing this and many other episodes of the podcast. Patreon producers explicitly K the Pro from Chaotic Culture Podcast, Fear, Semi Sensei, Frozen, D Money Fingers, Dad Needs to Talk. Check out Dad Needs to Talk podcast. Death Scythe, aka Christian the Archivist, All for One Matt, Rob Stone, and last but certainly not least, our guy, Matthew H. Thank you so much for producing this many episodes of the podcast. Mic Check Waifu Waifu is the anime podcast brought to you every Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. CT, but make sure you check out our gaming podcast, youtube.com/@respectgames, RESPEC games, where we talk about video games every week on Wednesday at 7 a.m. Usually. Sometimes. All right.
Mostly.
Now, all that out the way. Tell, what is your episode of the week this week?
It's by my boy Chitose. Chitose is in the Ramune battle. Ramune, how you say Ramune battle?
Mm-hmm. Chitose in the Ramune battle.
Yeah, that one right there.
Incredible.
Episode is I like this episode because we've already kind of known the personality type of this character, but I feel like it just shined more in this episode. I was struggling between like this one and just like my sheer enjoyment for like my gotcha level 9999 skill, and the mom's a spirit, dad's a, I'm a reincarnator. These three just kind of have my heart this season.
Yep.
And every episode, in my opinion, have just been enjoyable, but this one just felt like relatable is what I would say. Relatable.
Yeah, those are spoilers for the future, but those are top 3 shows this season, probably. My episode of the week this week is going to go to I'm gonna go through Dusk Beyond the End of the World. I was gonna make it the Fragrant Flower, but I keep making it that because every fucking episode of that show is spectacular. The progress, the writing, the characters, the story, everything about the Fragrant Flower is probably one of the better romances ever. And it just keeps getting better because of like, it's not just the main issue that's wrong with that one, but it's the development, and that is so hard to do in these stories that I can't. And I'm not talking about the development between guy and girl. I'm talking about characters, period, around the main characters, just characters. It's like, it's easily, if I was allowed to on a Mic Check Waifu Waifu scale, character rating will be 11 out of 10. It's just that fucking good. Like, they're that incredible. Yeah, it's truly, truly special. So I know, as I said, that's not my episode of the week this week because I gave it to Just Beyond the End of the World, which I continue to enjoy. That one's also special. I just got to keep making sure I bring that up, even though it's been done for a lot of people because they watch it on sites that shall not be named, but I digress. Anyway. All right, Tel. Before we get into the special topic of the show that we have today, which I think is definitely a special topic, I think we should dive into our community cuts. We had some more community cuts from last week that didn't make the cut last week that made the cut this week. I figured now would be a great time to share forgot that I'm also in the progress of switching browsers too, so I got to go back to my old browser to pull up Discord real quick.
Switching back and forth, back and forth. Um, I do still have a comment I wanted to make later about something specifically.
I got a few too, but I think we should crush out these cuts first.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do that.
Phaser Alter with his cut. He said, I haven't dropped anything, but I am also not watching much. I think that I only have 8 shows this season. I did finally give K-dramas a try, and I'm thankful for the light season of anime wise, because these are fire. So that's dope. Yeah. Picked up some K-dramas. My wife loves K-dramas.
I was gonna say I've known quite a few people in my life to really enjoy K-dramas. One friend, used to be a ex of Polo's, used to watch K-dramas to the point to where she learned Korean.
Who? Oh, I know.
Yeah. Beginning with an I and with an E. But to the point to where they learn Korean. But I know a lot of people who really enjoy K-dramas, and I have never watched them to understand why. But is it the theatrics? Is that what it is? Is it supposed to be like how Oshino demonstrates it?
Bro, like it's just like reading a manhwa. So if you ever read a manhwa,
which we have
multiples, that is exactly that. It's just very emotional, dramatic type shows. That's it.
If your wife got any to put me on to,
okay, I'll talk to her. Well, you can talk to Crystal too, because Crystal dropped something inside of this forum too as well. So maybe check out some of the ones she mentioned. And Mazer dropped a couple that he watched. So it's a good place to start. Shout out to the community for that. All right, moving on to All for One Man. He says, I dropped 2 shows. Yano's Ordinary Days and Inexpressive Akana Shawada. Yeah, we most of us did. And then TK Does Nothing says, I dropped 3 and paused 1. Dropped Cat's Eye. He says, boring. Wand Dance. What the fuck is that animation? And then Let's Play. Annoying main character. Yeah, I'm with you there. I can't wait to get to Rob Stones here shortly, and he said he's paused Sonda. Episode was okay, but I think it'll be a better binge. And then
I want to watch that one. I want to watch the Sonda so bad, but I can't get into it, bro.
Yeah. I looked at it to myself. Tried, could not. I didn't even give it like a full 3, 4. I gave it a full 4 minutes. And I'm like, nah,
about the same. And it's one of those shows where I try to give it a chance because I know the community or people within the community will enjoy it. Just like what was it, Sakamoto Days, just like that. But I almost immediately it's like I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, Sakamoto Days. Rob Stone says, this is probably one of my favorite. He says, my only cut so far is Let's Play. I have a short list. There's not much fat to trim this season. And he says, I watched the 3rd episode. And we finally got, this is about Let's Play, by the way. He said, I watched the 3rd episode. We finally got progress in the main plot at the last minute, which make me want to reconsider. But honestly, I don't care about any of the side characters and completely confused why her independent game being panned means her future as a developer is over. She only has 1 game attached to her account, and it's lined up to be a tech CEO in the future. Just make a new account on the indie website under a new alias rather than try to get them to rewrite their review system. I mean, it is so much simple logic, and we talked about it I think last week too. But it is so much simple logic that can go into what Let's Play is to avoid all the nonsense that is Let's Play. It's so fucking annoying that I couldn't. I almost, again, I can't watch it. No, it's not that I can't watch it, because I am watching it, but I'm so irritated when I watch it because it's simple stuff. It's simple problems with simple solutions that just needs, I don't know, simple answers.
So, and I'll say this, 100%, right? You could just make a new account. Easy peasy. That situation is solved. Here's the issue that is presented as an artist, and Polo, you yourself. I understand that you may be able to separate yourself from your art when given like you don't care what someone's opinion may be, but not all artists can do that, and a lot of artists can't. And when making a game, I think that it is best to be able to detach yourself from the reviews. You know what I mean? Like you can't be too tied to the reviews to where it's like it makes or breaks my opinion on what I'm going to make next.
Yeah.
But I think that the demonstration is that even if she made another account, you know what I mean? There's no way she's going to be able to move past mentally that her game, her passion was just basically destroyed by a million people who didn't even attempt to play it.
Exactly. Even attempt to play it. Okay. So yes, even if you can't detach yourself from reviews, if you simply look and say, hey, these are his fans that's ragging on it after the game he decided to play wrong goes. He decided to play the game wrong, and now his fans are review bombing my very first game. My very first game, it's my very first game. So I understand the emotional attachment to that. Even still, instead of trying to get people to rewrite the whole review system or completely letting it break you down into this anxiety-driven thing that is just a little too much for some people you don't know who didn't play it, you can simply just create a new account. And that's what I think Rob Stone is saying. You know what I'm saying? Like
every developer's not gonna do, but I know 3 personally who I've had classes with recently who have made like little indie games, and they've been like reviewed extremely poorly. Mm-hmm. And probably arguably like deserved it because they were like their first actual games. They probably deserved those reviews. Mm-hmm. And they were like, yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm going to make a game for a little bit. And literally just, tabled the whole game aspect. And one of them, I don't even think he's in game development anymore. He switched to something entirely different. So it's like, I'm just saying, I know people already who I've met and connected with on like LinkedIn and stuff who are just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to be doing that for a while.
For bad reviews.
Yeah, from bad reviews on like little minor projects that were just like not even like a passion project. You know what I mean? Not even like what they would personally want to make as a game. They just received a few reviews like on like a game jam or a group project from like classes even. It was like, yeah, I don't think this is for me. And it's like, bro, it was your first, this is a class project, bro. Yeah. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. But that's what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying that I've seen literal people who not quite the same breakdown that she had, but just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm done. Quietly step back and not even do it anymore.
Yeah.
But people, like I said, they have different sensitivity levels. That's what I mean?
That's a good point.
But I agree that 100%, like that, it could be that simple. I know for me personally, I'd be like, oh no. Yeah. Guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to make a new account.
Right. And then just, maybe let's give it another benefit of the doubt. Maybe the website don't let you. You know what I mean? That could be the case too. Maybe you got to put like
new email address.
Yeah. Maybe you got to put like a certain, like your social
authentication.
Some bullshit like that wouldn't allow you to make another account. So just let's let that be the real reason why. And if that's the case, still okay. So here's the situation. So here the situation goes like this. You know the problem. You know why these reviews got review bombed. You have the solution to your answer right next door to you. Why did it take you what I perceive to be a week or so to correct it? Yeah. To correct it. Like you just go talk to Marshall, tell him the situation, and then like, I don't know. She finally did it.
She was playing too much.
Yeah. True. Anyway. That show's not one of my favorites, if you can tell.
I actually think very fairly so, because everything that was just said, I 100% like, yeah, I'm there. I'm also there.
It's a disappointment. But other than that, what I noticed is that not a lot of people have cuts this season, which is interesting. Any changes happen to your list?
I think it's about the same. All the stuff that was like paused, which was like a couple, they're still like going to be paused. I think that because the season is so light, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to wait until they're like episode 6, probably binge like 6 episodes or so from those that are paused, and then give them a break again, let them kind of kick off and continue again. Probably do something like that, because It's actually been a really light week, and was at the end of the community cuts.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so that's partially why I say that. I watched 3 episodes of One Punch Man.
Oh God, the new, obviously season 3, right?
Yeah. And it's just cutscene the anime. This is like not cutscene, like manga. It literally is just the manga panels with animation to certain movements in the panels, and I don't know why they went this route. What the hell happened?
So that's funny because I wanted to bring this up too because I saw somebody who watched who read One Punch Man as well say the same thing. It's literally a bar for bar, 1-for-1 manga adaptation.
Yes.
Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's literally each scene is just a page from the manga. It's no movement to the scenes, which is true. It's just panel, and it's crazy. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, they're animating specific movements within the panels, and I'm telling you, I'm watching it, and I'm like, literally, like, this is exactly what the manga was. I'm remembering it page for page while watching it, and it's like, how this isn't going to end well. So it doesn't. What's up?
But my thought to that is, isn't this what people want usually?
No. Because, and this is what I'll say. When I say this isn't what people want, because this is too much of trying to lean into this is what people want. You know what I mean? Like, imagine this is like, imagine people say, I want that Harry Potter book. You know what I mean? And it's not a visual novel, you know what I mean? And they just put pages on the movie screen and let you read that. That's kind of what this feels like. Like you just put the pages from the book and flip them for me as I'm reading the pages on the big screen.
It's
like,
an audio book.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. And what people really want is they want that half a second or 1 second frame of what that manga panel is in motion. You know what I mean? I mean, like, if I see that frame, but if I'm throwing that punch, I want, okay, this right here might have been the frame, but I need you to animate the before that, the after that, and in there. Motion, the whole motion towards where that was going. Because this doesn't really bring the imagination to life. You know what I mean?
At all, yeah.
Like this doesn't channel that at all. And that is the issue, is that imagine.
I disagree.
I mean, you don't, I don't even think you have to imagine. I feel like you're literally just seeing, well, I guess exactly what they put on page.
What they put on page, exactly right. So why I disagree with what you're saying is that when it came to the animation, I didn't even notice how bad it was. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Watching it through, I didn't notice how bad it was until somebody pointed it out to me. When somebody pointed out the terrible motion and how
I immediately noticed
and how awfully animated it is, I didn't notice it because there was nothing to be animated. Is what I'm trying to say. There's nothing to be animated. The problem with the first 3 episodes of One Punch Man, and if it's like this in a manga, well, I guess it's like this in a manga too, but the difference between a manga and watching it is that the manga you can read faster than turn the page. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers are just talking the entire time. There's no there's no action whatsoever. So yeah, that's it.
It's a still shot, and then you see mouth moving. Another still shot, then you see mouth moving. Then you see people walking.
Yeah,
what's that double dragon?
Yeah, I do not. There's no actual point to being to making a complaint towards the animation because there is nothing to animate. There's literally people just having conversations throughout the first 3 episodes all the entire time. So what the real complaint is the fact that we're having conversations for 3 episodes straight about shit that you don't give a fuck. Who gives a fuck about these people? This story setup is awful. It doesn't it's terrible.
Here's the issue.
It's not good.
Here's where I'll counter disagree with you. What was it? The anime where they were in school and they liked each other, the vice president and the president, and it was a manga. What was it? I can't think of the name.
Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Kaguya-sama Love is War.
That still had more action though because of its satire-y, I guess you can call it Looney Tunes-esque situations. This doesn't have that. These are people just talking.
Every slice of life I've ever watched is better animated than this.
I mean, yeah. A lot of the times it's the same. It's the same.
But it doesn't feel the same is what I mean. Is that the actual motion. So this is the problem I have with it, is that it's literally a still frame.
Mm-hmm.
And the frame doesn't move, bro. It's this picture of me right here. And they just make the arm do this.
Sure.
That is a problem. And that's what I don't like, is that there is no actual motion to the frame. There is no pan, tilt, zoom, none of that.
But why do you even care? There's nothing happening. They're just talking.
Yes, but they're not carrying the motion from one moment to another. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like there's any motion, and that's why it feels like there's nothing happening. They're not even moving. You know what I mean? Imagine if in Chitose is in the Ramune battle, right? Happened, and everything that happened was just still shots. We would still think the characters were great. We would still think that all that stuff was interesting, right? But we would be like, okay, so the motion to the next scene felt off. It's not carrying itself cinematically.
There is you can't compare the two because one is an action anime, the other isn't. Like so with one that's supposed to be an action anime, not having any action in it. Oh, they did have that one fight.
But we can carry that. We can talk about the cinematography though, about how the point in how the cinematography is supposed to move it or transition it from one scene to another.
Would it matter though if Chitose had fucking the same animation as this when it comes to what is shown on screen versus the conversation, the progress, the pacing, and the character development? It wouldn't matter whatsoever.
I 100% think it would matter. I 100% think it would.
How?
I think that everyone would pay attention and see that something's off about this.
That's cap, because nobody watched Slice of Life for that. It wouldn't matter. There's so many Slice of Life that does this exact. Who does what One Punch Man? It does it. But it doesn't feel as off as what One Punch Man does, and that's what I mean. Because you're expecting action. We're not getting any action.
That's not what I'm looking for, because I've read all of this, right? So I know what the action is supposed to be. I've read all of this and understand this. I think that like I said, the disconnect is that the fact that the cinematography is not carrying itself. That's all I can say, is that it's not carrying itself. The conversation, the communication is not a problem for me. It's like, I don't even know how else to put it. Like if Demon Slayer, if the episodes were all static screens, but you got this beautiful image of Tanjiro moving and it doesn't carry on to the next scene, you know what I mean? To me, that isn't going to feel the same. This feels very obvious, stagnated. Though.
That's obvious, because in Demon Slayer, they actually fight. Here, we've only been talking the entire time. And again, they had that one fight.
You would feel it, bro. I'm telling you. And all right, we can let it go. I'm just saying, when we get to the fighting and it's still like this, I'm telling you, it's going to feel stagnated. You know what I mean?
But they did. They have that one fight in, what is it, episode 3?
Yeah, and it felt stagnated. It felt like
it was something.
Just sitting there.
It was something. It was more than just sitting there. I will give them that benefit of the doubt. It had more motion than way more motion than a hero without a class who even needs a skill. And right there is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Without the hero without a class skill, they do less talking, more action, less animation though, right? Mm-hmm. Probably less animation than One Punch Man, to be fair, but it still feels better because the dialogue is better, the conversation is better, the progression is better. In One Punch Man, that is non-existent. We're just Hero Association, Hunters Association, Heroes Association, Hunters, Monsters. And it's like they're talking about the same. We're talking in circles in this show, and it is not offering nothing. That's how crazy it is, because the animation part of it was the least of my concerns. It's just the fact that I'm not watching Saitama punch something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I cared about the most.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about all this conversation shit. It's like watching. Yeah. That's like watching Chainsaw Man and people just talk all day. You don't watch Chainsaw Man for people to talk. Watching for them to throw them. And ain't nobody throwing them. Oh, and even when Garu was fighting the two bugs and shit, the motion was better there too.
I don't know, bro. I only remember like I can think of maybe 2 scenes where the motion was actually like somewhat solid. Otherwise, there really wasn't anything, bro. There was nothing.
Yeah. And I think it's just because there wasn't anything. Not saying that it's going to be better when they do have action. But I'm just mad that we ain't getting none anyway.
Yeah, and I can understand that. I don't even feel a problem with not having the action because I guess because I know what the buildup is supposed to be. Mm-hmm. But I think, like I said, visually, this literally just feels like, yeah, like they're not trying.
That's a good. I mean, that's what most of the people are saying.
Like Garo's literally, what was that one thing? He's walking down the hall and he's just doing this. He's just doing this.
It was crazy,
and that's his back. He's just doing this. And I'm like, all right. That's all the animation we're getting.
What happened?
They don't like us.
No, it's JC staff. So JC staff isn't a. They put all their effort into my gift level 9,999.
Hey, and I'll take that.
And then my dad.
I'll take it.
My dad is a hero. My mom is a spirit. And I'm a reincarnator. That's where they put all their effort.
I'll take that too.
Which is crazy. I can't believe it.
Oh, brother.
All right. I had something else too.
What is that?
I just can't remember it. But so that means it just must not be important.
It must have been something real bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it must not have. Oh, the monster wants to eat me. They got one more time. They got one more motherfucking time.
Yo, you know what? I meant to ask. What? So,
bro, the episode was 12 minutes and 34 seconds.
Was it that short?
That was the length of the episode.
Not including the intro and outro.
Yeah, I took that out. So with the intro, it's like 14, but I digress. It was 12 minutes and 34 seconds of content. And then the rest of it was complete bullshit at the end. But I'm like, the story is actually pretty decent right now. And you're going to do that? For why? You only got 13 episodes.
That's what I was wondering. I was wondering what was being talked about, but I wasn't going to say nothing. I meant to actually bring this up. Yeah. So the story actually did have a little bit of something in there.
Yeah.
And then they did have that. I was like, what the heck is going on with that?
Out of nowhere.
There was a solid 5 minutes of why did we even do this?
Yep. It was at 7, actually. I counted. Because I was pissed.
That was crazy. Because it actually got to something like somewhat decent and interesting.
Somewhere interesting, yep.
And then stopped, like gave us a forced cliffhanger, if you will. Yep. Like why leave me hanging right there?
What's that one show? That Birdhead show? Shangri-La. It did a Shangri-La for absolute no reason. Absolute no reason.
That was wild.
Shangri-La could have been one season of 24 episodes and have season 1 and 2 put together. I digress. I mean, I get on in that bag.
Yeah, I still got like 3 episodes to finish on season 2. I couldn't. I was.
Well, you watched season 2?
The wall. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I felt like I was beating my head against the wall. He was training for 12, 13, 14 episodes. Couldn't beat the same monster for 5 of them.
Oh my goodness!
Kept running it back.
What a disaster. Okay, so let's get to the main topic of the show. Jesus, it's already 1:00 in the morning.
My bad, y'all.
All right, so
I got polo tied.
So the main topic of the show is going to be the trends that we've experienced since the start of the podcast. And what do we mean by trends? We mean the popularized anime type of the given year. So from the time we started this podcast, which was in 2019, by the way. We started it in 2019. I can't remember exactly which season we started into, though.
It was summer because I think it was like a little bit after like May. It was like May something.
No, it was
June.
Easy way to figure this out. Spring.
First episode.
It was Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
So Demon Slayer was the reason why we started the podcast. Unironically, One Punch Man season 2 was there too. But I digress. Yeah, so it was spring season. So starting from spring 2019, let's go through and find the trends that we survived and then move up from there. So starting with 2019, what will be the specific trend here? I think this one was kind of like harder to gauge because it was an in between overpowered isekai character, i.e. Wise Man's grandchild.
Yeah, I think that this was also partially around the time that a lot of the Betrayed in the Dungeon anime started to come out.
In 2019, no, not in 2019. No.
Well, we had Ari Fureta.
Oh, true. I think that might have been the start of that.
Yeah.
Like the revenge plots.
Yeah.
But it wasn't necessarily popularized yet though.
Right.
I think that would be the start though. I think to be honest, this is a kind of a unique season, spring. So spring, summer. Actually, we should probably just do the whole year, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking at 2019 right now, just as the year in general.
Just the year in general, yeah. Dr. Stone, Fire Force.
We also have the battle royale. So we had like the ones within that year that we hated with the llama head or you remember that one? Yep. So I think we had the ones within and then followed by what was it, like Darwin's Game?
Yeah. I like Darwin's Game though.
It was better. Then we had that 8 seconds and 8-second death game or death match. Ooh. So that was definitely one of those trends right there.
Yeah. So Battle Royale was the trend in 2019 for sure.
Yeah, because then I think we even got what is it called? Jenny Tyson?
Jenny Tyson, yep. Yeah, interesting stuff. The Battle Royale year, 2019. Because what else you could look at it? You could look at like the start of like the new era anime too, right? So you got Demon Slayer, Dr. Stone. It was My Hero Season 4 at that time. Rising of the Shield Hero. Fire Force Vinland Saga. And then Mob Psycho 2, but that's the second. Yeah, so that was around the time where like the new gen started to solidify itself too.
Mm-hmm.
What they call it, quote unquote, new gen. Moving on to 2020.
All right, let's see 2020. What is 2020 hitting for? What you got there? Okay.
Interesting.
The year of animation. Okay, so this is when we get Tower of God, the God of High School.
Oh, Darwin's Game was actually 2020.
Okay.
Point remained the same though, because Akudama Drive, we were still in that phase. Bleak Near. Yeah, we were still in the Battle Royale phase. Still in the Battle Royale phase in 2020. I can confidently say. Wow. All right. Moving on to 2021 then.
Sheesh. We didn't have anything else? Let me see.
Here we go.
What you looking at 2021?
2021 now. Yep. Time I got reincarnated as slime. So this is when the overpowered isekai characters came about. Jobless reincarnation. Thunder got reincarnated as a slime.
ReZero season 2,
ReZero
which
season
I
2,
guess technically not overpowered, but World's Finest Assassin.
World's Finest Assassin. Yep. Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy. So I'm a spider. So what?
Yeah.
How the realest hero rebuilt a kingdom. Overpowered these guys is I guess he wasn't powered, but his knowledge was the overpoweredness of that.
Yep. We also got
A dungeon only I can enter.
Continuation of the battle royale with High Rise Invasion Platinum End. That's still a thing.
That might have been when they started to die though.
yeah, because both of them was garbaggio.
Yep. Oh, we got the continuation of Log Horizon in 2021. Yeah, this was the overpowered Isekai.
Yeah, Shadow's House was another battle royale, so to speak. Sheesh. Overpowered Isekai definitely what it is.
Overpowered MC Isekai, sorry.
Saints Magic Powers Omnipotent.
Mm-hmm.
Such a beautiful still show. Just chill.
Very much so.
All right.
Interesting stuff. 2022.
After this, we're gonna have to pick our favorite year. Ooh, we got My Dress Up Darling.
Eminence and Shadow. So the overpowered MC is still going on. For sure. Oh my gosh. The slice of life this season was crazy.
Yeah. Tamagotchi game.
Don't ever say that.
No.
Don't hear me again.
No. Oh man. Well, I'm saying the battle royale.
Oh yeah, it's still going. Devil is a part-timer, part 2. Still an overpowered character. Trapped in a dating sim, overpowered character. Isekai character. Even though it's a dating sim. Ooh, the Genius Prince, the guide to rising a nation.
My stepmom's daughter is my ex. Is that a start of a trend?
Yeah, no, that was but that show was fantastic though.
I meant to. Hold up.
Vermeil and Gold. I love that show. That's more of the Shivery Refill Night type joints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like so this trend seems to never go away too. The high school battle shows. The strongest sage with the weakest crest. Vermeil and Gold. Black Summoner. Like how the realest hero same.
I feel like it's pretty soon we're gonna start getting that slice of life trend. Maybe 2024 is when we get the slice of life trend.
No, I mean it's always the slice of life trend. It's just what type of trend in that slice of life is it? You know?
Yeah,
Is
I
it
mean
messy?
like
Is it love triangle? Is it
the angel next door, the galaxy or the angel spoils me rotten. The angel next door spoils me rotten. The galaxy next door.
So those are pretty normal though.
Okay,
Those are like pretty much your atypical be usuals. We talking like something unique, like even My Dress Up Darling is pretty usual. Kaguya-sama is pretty unique. Komi Can't Communicate is pretty unique. More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers is definitely unique. Remake Our Life was unique. Shit like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
See, it was this 2023.
Oh, 2022 also had Love Flops too.
Oh my goodness.
What a surprise that show was. All right, 2023. Ooh, Free Ren.
Dead Mount Death playing other battle royales there.
I already got my favorite year. 2023 is, I'm going to just say it now, is my favorite year. I mean, come on. Free Ren, Oshinoko, Apothecary Diaries, Eminence and Shadow Season 2. Tomo-chan is a girl, Dangers in My Heart, Angels Next Door, Misfit Demon King 2, Skipping Love. Yeah, 2023 is my favorite year, probably. Ugh, don't toy with me. Not Miss Nagatoro-chan. I know that was a slice of life trend with a bully. The bully
Oh
trend.
yeah, yeah.
Worst kind of slice of life.
Masamune Kun's Revenge. What a wonderful show.
That's also a unique one too.
But I also was not dreaming of a sister venturing out.
Great movie. 2023 was the trend of, I would probably say, the adventure shows. So like Freerun, Apothecary Diaries, Hell's Paradise.
Yeah. And I would say that even carries over.
True. Undead Unluck. Deadmau5 Death Play. Oh yeah. I didn't like Pluto, but Pluto. The Kingdoms of Ruin. Jesus, yeah, this is like the adventure anime train right here. The Ice Blade Sorcerer. Negan Fushin, The Adventures Do Not Believe in Humanity Will Save the World. Yeah, definitely the Adventures year trend for sure. Campfire Cooking. Berserk of Gluttony. Damn. Yeah, you can see the trend starting to spark up. Interesting. Spy Classroom was there too. Liar, Liar. Return Your Magic Should Be Special. Oh my God, yeah. Chilling in my 30s after getting fired.
My home hero.
My home hero. Yep. All these different like adventure
That was not
shows.
an adventure.
Wait, why did I? Yeah. Well, I'll let you convince me that was
Sugar
one.
Apple Fairy Tale was there.
Yeah, Sugar Apple Fairy Tale was the Demon Sword Master of the Excalibur Academy. Dude, I even forgot I watched that one. That's crazy. That is crazy. The Fruit of Evolution before I knew it. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no. Interesting stuff. I forgot I watched St. Cecilia's and Pastor Lawrence. Oh, it's pretty good. I never talked about it. I think I was supposed to talk about that. Oh, Revenger that I didn't finish because I dropped it.
Yeah. Revenger was not fun.
My Daughter's Life. I'm starting to find it. I'm finding the trends now. Definitely
Duke of
Adventures.
Death is made. No, that's not it. That's not adventure though.
No.
Oh yeah, Eden Zero had that.
Oh, yep.
That season.
I watched a lot of that, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, I turned it off. I guess. Well, I consider a lot to be like 6 episodes. I think I watched that many at least.
Hey, that's a lot.
All right, moving on to 2024, shall we? This might be. Is this the big revenge arc? Is this when it starts to happen? It's kind of mixed. My instant death ability is overpowered. Ninja Kamui. Unfortunately, we got to count that as a revenge one. Failure frame. I was reincarnated as a 7th friend. Does that count?
Reincarnated 7 Prince?
Nah, it wasn't like a revenge show at all. Nah. 2024 is pretty damn good though.
I see a lot of comedy.
Storia. Interesting.
Let's see. Yeah, no longer allowed in another world.
True. The Most Notorious Talker. That's another one. Revenger Tale.
Yeah. Oh, and then we have I Parry Everything here. Is that the start of a trend we'll start to see? Because I feel like something was it the overly defensive characters or the characters who don't believe in themselves at all?
Yeah, I think that's the start of one.
It's gonna start to become one.
The Hitler who was banished from his party. That's another one of those revenge tales.
Old sign newbie adventurer.
Oh, that was in the same year, huh?
Yeah.
Banished from the banished former hero lives as he pleases. God, so 2024 is when that all started, huh? Well, I guess you can start with Ari Frieda, but it wasn't as popularized as it is in 2024. 2024 seems to be the time in which these Revenger tales started to come about.
Seeing this, it makes me think about because I see as a reincarnator's credit, I use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. Mm-hmm. That show is so good.
Yeah,
it's such a slept-on show.
Still, one of the betters. People who listen to our podcast know not to sleep on it though, so that's all that really matters.
Absolutely.
And then the 2025, last but not least. I mean,
we're not done with 2025 yet.
Yeah, so far, I can't really find a trend in 2025. What would you say it is? So far.
I mean, shoot.
Oh wait.
If we look at the trends, it's partially movies.
No, true.
And it's slideshow animation. Beginning after the end.
Yeah. Bogus Skill. That was another one that had terrible animation. Oh, I didn't watch this. I thought I watched this. Oh, never mind. Yeah, interesting stuff. I think the trend we're currently in right now would still be the Revenger Tales. I think that's still the major trend. So like somebody gets banished or somebody gets betrayed and they get their revenge.
Yeah.
I still think that's the main trend that we're going through right now, outside of like atypical be usual stuff. I want the trend of getting Damas, like actual cool Damas, because that's few and far between. I want that to continue to be a thing, like To Be Hero X and Lord of Mysteries. I want more stuff like that. I would love it, because those are what I noticed is that the three Damas that are incredible, right, that we've seen, Link Click, To Be Hero X, and Lord of Mysteries, while the rest of them aren't as good, those three are so unique and special. I think that needs to be the trend going forward. Getting some unique Damas.
Yeah, those shows are really good, and if we could continue to get stuff like that, it would just make it all the sweeter.
Yep. What was your favorite year? And why is it 2023?
I mean, and I'm not even gonna hold you. What year was that? Because 2023 might have been that year. Because
Hell's Paradise, Oshinoko, Apothecary Diaries, Eminence and Shadow Season 2, Angel Next Door, Dangers in My Heart, The Return of Bleach.
Let me see. Bungo, Stray Dogs.
Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon 4 was probably my favorite season of that show. Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible. Reincarnated as Stronger Exorcist was pretty good too. Yeah, 2023 is definitely my favorite year. Asamune Kun came back.
2023 definitely went crazy.
It went so crazy.
I don't know if that's necessarily fair. I'm not picking the same year as you though.
And Galaxy Next Door. No, I mean, you have to.
No, I mean, that's a good ass year, but I'm not picking the same year as you. I absolutely refuse.
I think the only other year that comes close to this is probably 2019.
No, because I mean, 2022 we got Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Summertime Rendering.
No, sorry, 2021. I meant to say.
Damn. I wanted it to be this year, but it's definitely not gonna be this year.
Reincarnation, jobless reincarnation in 2021. Comey can't communicate.
Damn, is it gonna be 2021?
Or Mia. 2-Year Eternity. ReZero season 2. Quintessential Quintuplets 2. Ranking of Kings. IG Hero.
It's got to be 2021 because then I got 86. Yeah. I got Jobless Reincarnation Core 2. I got ReZero. Vivi Fluoride's I Song.
Bottom tier character.
Link Click. Yeah, bottom tier character.
Remake Our Life.
Yeah, Remake Our Life. Oh my God. Yeah. This is my year.
Yeah, that's definitely the next best year for sure.
Sword Art Online.
Oh, the movie.
Wait, yeah, the movie. What else we got? I definitely do not like Shaman King. Saints Magic Powers Omnipotent. Yeah. So this is I'm gonna choose 2021 because 2021 definitely had some stuff in its bag.
Yeah.
You chose 2023.
100%.
Yeah. 2023 was a good ass year. It's not fair for you to pick that, but whatever.
I mean, no other year really comes close other than 2021.
Yeah, 2021 is the second. I can't believe I watched Super Crooks. That shit was garbage. Oh my God. And people love I know a lot of people love that first season. I watched X-Arm that year too. Oh my God. 2021 might also be garbage.
But that's on your fault though.
I know. It was like good and garbage at the same time. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. 2021 was a great year.
Yeah. I just keep finding shit in 2021 and I'm like, wow, it really was a good year. An unbelievable year.
Azure Lane went crazy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what that is.
I was about to say it's the ecchi with the boat girl.
Oh yeah, I ain't never seen it.
I ain't even watch it.
Duke of Death and Dismay was in that year.
Oh, we did that Pokemon Evolutions, which was good as well.
My senpais was like, I tried to watch that, I couldn't.
They just do good with their like shorter, highly animated series. They don't do good with that long form stuff, in my opinion. The long form is a little meh. Not a little, a lot.
Good stuff. Let's continue.
Yeah, 2021 is definitely my year. All right.
Let's continue the trend of the Revenger arc of the anime. Let's get to know my check waifu. This is where one of us rolls around the number generator. The other reads a question associated with that number. This time it is.
I'm rolling a random number.
And I'm reading the question.
Oops, not 410. 30.
Reroll.
83.
What is your favorite anime with an unconventional narrative structure? Ooh.
Favorite anime with an unconventional
narrative structure. Oh, man.
Now, here, I'm not even going to lie to you. Let's do this. Let's just go ahead and define this for myself here. Just to make sure I ain't messing it up.
What you thinking?
I'm about to define an unconventional narrative structure. Let's see. All right. Unconventional narrative structure is a storytelling framework that intentionally deviates from the traditional chronological progression of a story, which typically follows a clear beginning, middle, and end.
Oh,
Unconventional.
this is easy for me. As soon as you read it, as soon as you read that description of it, 86 popped into my head.
Yeah.
That's definitely the best one.
Yeah. That's a 10.
Very unconventional. Jumps around a bit. Shocks your brain. Right there. I know you got it.
I would have to say, because 86 is a good one. Because when I think about how the story is positioned, it definitely does a job at that.
I can give you one if you can't think of one.
Well, I'm thinking because I want to say one, but I don't think it's technically, because I feel like the story is very linear, but it has narratives in it that feel like it has made deviations, but it doesn't feel like it's deviating from a linear path. Like this is a natural thing that should happen logically. But what were you thinking? What was another one you were thinking?
It goes to say what you was about to say.
I was thinking Remake Our Life, but I don't want to go that route because I feel like the things that happen in there that change the narrative, I feel like yes, but no. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a natural progression.
I was more so, I thought you were going to say Summertime Rendering.
Which I was thinking that was the first one that came to mind.
Because it does do that unconventional as...
Yeah. So that was actually the first one that came to mind. I just was like, I was trying to think of something a little bit, I guess, different. But Summertime Rendering is definitely the other one.
Yeah. I think it does what it does as well as 86 does when it comes to that, the structure of the narrative.
I don't know, bro. 86's way of telling the two stories together, and then because it's telling the two stories in like a linear fashion together,
but separately,
and then separately, and then it's like, hey, this is where they collide.
Nah, that's a good point. Yeah, no, you're right. 86 might be tops for sure. Damn. Yeah, no, I think that's it.
Also, I mean, I guess I was thinking Steins Gate.
That's linear though.
Is it linear? Because I feel like, well, and I guess it's because of the way I'm looking at the story is that like a lot of the beginning of the story doesn't come together until you get to a certain point.
Yeah, so you go,
and then like there's the revelation of everything that has happened.
Exactly. You go straight normally, and then when it happens in the way that it happens. Hard to talk about that without spoiling it, but well, I guess at a certain point it does deviate from that. So you could say Steins Gate for sure, because it.
Technically
is in a different order.
That's I'm thinking that. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes,
that's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
But without spoiling, for y'all who know, y'all know.
God, I just love.
Just like y'all know us a little bit better now.
Oh, and that's a wrap for 324. I'm at Polo Born Fly on all social media.
I'm at King Taylor on all social media.
You follow our social medias at youtube.com/@MikeCheckWaifu, and check out our gaming podcast, youtube.com/@Respect Games, RESPEC Games. And as always, Mike check.
Waifu.
You're now tuned into Mike Check Waifu.